Welcome to the team. We're excited to have you. You must be pretty awesome if you've made it this far. And I like to shoot these tacky videos because, I like to make sure that everyone that comes aboard gets a consistent message. And you'll be hearing from a lot of the other members of our team. And soon enough, you'll be one of the ones that are sending out these crazy videos too. So I hope you enjoy this, and then I hope you enjoy being on camera. So, AE role is super, super important. And as an AVP, you're in charge of the AEs, right? And so you are a critical part to our leadership here and our culture. And the culture is something we need to protect really, really well. And you know that already. Anyways, I digress. So you probably got a welcome email, and I'm just going to go through and we're going to summarize a little bit of this and just kind of get a little bit of thoughts. And I'm just going to pull right up on the screen. You can pull it right up on the screen too. But I just want you to know that um, really they're the key to being successful as an AVP is completely understanding the AE role. How many of you have worked for a manager that knew nothing about their business? I worked for C-level people that knew nothing about the business. Isn't that crazy? Right? And so we don't want that. So you're going to start off as an AE and you're an AVP, of course, but what you're going to be doing are the activities of an AE. In fact, I started off my career as an AE, and I go back to that role continually, just to kind of tweak it. And that's something that you're going to want to do too. And if you see something, because remember the three parts of your success, and I can pull that up over here on this other screen too, right? Is refine and develop the process. And so if you see something that's a little bit wonky, let's change it. But let's get results first. So just drink the Kool-Aid right out of the gate and try what we already have in place. This has been polished by generations before you. And as your career goes, you'll be doing some of the polishing yourself. So I would say this entire week is just focused in on having good conversations, right? True, there's some tech setup and things of that nature that have to happen, but that takes a very minimal amount of time per day. You're probably intelligent enough to be at least mildly tech savvy to be able to be in this role. So setting up your tech should take, 30, 40 minutes a day. Tops. And so a lot of your day is just going to be on the phones, dialing the clients, familiarizing yourself with the system, becoming super great with the system. And I know what some of you are thinking if you've come from sales roles in the past is, Dave, hey, I'm a great salesperson. I just want to sell some stuff. Don't do that your first week, right? Have meaningful conversations because remember, these clients, it's not about having a sale, it's about having a relationship. So these clients are critically important. Um, in terms of they're going to give you a lot of referrals. So this is the step. Think of this as long term, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, right? You're going to be in a different role, but these people are still going to be giving you referrals. I still get referrals. So it's a very rewarding experience when you do a great job for somebody and they give you a lot of referrals. That's what gets me up in the morning. Anyways, I love it. So day one, you're going to knock out as much of the 10 steps to success as possible. You'll get an email from our team and it'll knock you through those steps. Just complete as many as you can. Don't be frustrated if you don't get through a bunch of them today. Just knock out as many as you possibly can. You'll have plenty of time this week because as the dialer goes, you set the power dialer to go and you'll find that you'll have a lot of downtime because people pick up every probably 5 to 8 minutes depending on your call time and what time of the day that you're calling. So if you let that thing go for, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, you got a lot of time to do all the paperwork, everything else at the same time that you're having meaningful conversations. And this will also teach you how to multitask, right? So somebody picks up the phone and they say hello, your brain in week one already, even if you're working on something else, is going to be trained to say, hey, Jim, how are you doing today? Hey, Sally, how are you doing today? And you'll get the tonality because it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it, right? And I know that you've probably heard that 100 times before, but that's why you're kind of doing two things at once because That's what the AEs are going to be doing. Let's be honest. A lot of people aren't going to be sitting there going like this, hoping that a phone call picks up. They're going to be checking their emails. They're going to be working on something else. They're going to be sending out an email campaign. Some of them are going to be watching Netflix. Let's be realistic, right? And so you got to be able to train them. So you're going to train yourself so that you can train them how to do it. And the best trainer in the world is the Mojo Dialer. Let me tell you. We've been using this thing for like a decade now. It's come a long way, and it's the best trainer I've ever seen. You don't need some like coach tapping in the shoulder or some micromanager cracking a whip over your head. You're smart, you're intelligent, you can do this, right? So, day one, you're knocking out the 10 steps. Day two, you're on the phones, but still knocking out as much of the 10 steps as possible. So, remember three key objectives: build rapport with clients, identify their needs, uh, and then eventually you'll learn how to close with confidence, but you'll do soft closings at first, right? And that's it. That's it. We're not going to go into, hey, how do you hire a big team? We're not going to go into the leadership training yet. We're not going to do anything else. I don't want to hit you with the fire hose because there's a lot, right? But the cool part about it is that we're starting off with small, digestible chunks, and what we're trying to get to is is expertise over information overload. I think you've probably been with other companies. They pile a whole bunch of on you the first couple of weeks in training, and then 6 months later, you're trying to still figure it all out, right? Here, we want you to experience mastery. Mastery over overload, right? So once you get step one and you master it, we move it on to step two. Same thing you're going to be doing with your AEs because their success is your success and your success is their success, really. And what I would encourage you to do as your role develops, you'll be wearing multiple hats at the same time. And you'll be looking for areas where we can improve. And there will be a lot of them, tons of them, right? And just write that down and go at it from a positive proactive type of mindset because God willing, somebody like you will be rising up and running this business. Hopefully, you're one of the ones that's going to be running this business, right? And so, what you're looking to do is you're doing the calls, you're learning about your customers, you're getting good at the roles, you're mastering it, you're not information overload your teams, you've got that rhythm kind of built in, and eventually the career will grow. So stay focused this week. Get a time on my schedule. Let's meet every morning if you want. I'm here to help you out. I'll even meet with your AEs every morning. When our team gets bigger, we'll do group meetings. But for now, let's have the intimate, like one-on-ones to make sure that you're off to the best start possible. And let's get you plugged into your peers and everything else. We'll listen to calls in our meetings, and we'll prep you for that next step. Remember, mastery over overload. And I know I repeated that a bunch of times, but you'll thank me for it, 3, 4 years from now when you're absolutely friggin' crushing it, right? And I'm excited about having more leadership on the team because, as you can tell, I've got some bags under my eyes. I'm running a couple of companies at the same time. I do not run Andtons. I am just here to help you guys get set up and get off the ground. And because I've done it so many times before, I'm here to help lift you up, but you're intelligent, you're smart, you're here for a reason, and you're going to be the one that's lifting other people up soon enough. So I'm super excited about that. So I want to help you out any way possible that I can. Welcome again to the team. I hope you're fired up. I hope you're excited, and I hope you're ready to crush this. And I will see you very, very soon.